Namaste. Welcome everyone to today's reading of the Mayan Oracle. Today is Hun Cimi, and the stones that represent Cimi are moldavite, jade, emeralds, and moss agate. And we have a nice display of some moldavite that is on loan to us today from our Eternal Temple, our spiritual learning center and spiritual metaphysical shop here at 148 Madison Street in Oneida, New York. And today, again, we are blessed to welcome Brother Hun Cimi as he will read the magical child poem of Cimi. Thank you, Brother Hun Cimi.
Thank you, Purusha. I am Cimi, embodied in the gardenia's fragrant grace, sense the liberating sweetness of surrender. In this surrender, I offer death to your self-imposed boundaries as naturally as a molting snake sheds its constricting limitations. In this surrender, die to old patterns and belief systems that no longer serve the perfection of your becoming. In this surrender, my hungry soil consumes all that is not needed on your journey, all that does not reveal the fullest expression of your divinity. In this surrender, let my charged ethers burn off your dross in the fire of alchemical transmutation that creates a more resplendently refined condition of your spirit. In this surrender, ever more unified with light, I offer the velvet soft enclave of release, with the natural balm of forgiveness, within the sacred realm of death and transformation. In this surrender, find lyrical melding as an instrument of divine wisdom, embracing the gifts of death without dying. In this surrender, let go. Yield to the pattern of perfection, freed from the bondage of control's illusion. In this surrender, I am the acolyte of the underworld who gives the voice to the gifts of your unexpressed aspects. In this surrender, like moss, I am the life, transformation, and insight that grows out of death. In this surrender, through death and transformation, receive my most precious gift, the revelation and flowering of the true garden of self.
Thank you, Brother Hun Cimi. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
The tone for today is Hun, the first tone, the tone of unity. Open your heart in unconditional love as a chalice for individual essence. Let the sacrament of unity be served in you. The qualities that describe the unity of Hun are unconditional love, the one heart, individual essence, core vibration, new beginnings, chalice of the infinite, all that is. Hun is the ray of unity with self and source. Call forth the resonance of your true vibration. Feel the pulse of this ecstatic frequency of the one. You are being offered a profound awakening and the exquisite radiance of unconditional love. This is a time for new beginnings in your life. Be active in your individual expression, committed to the growth of your essence self. You contain the paradox of the separate self and the unity with the one. You are simultaneously the primal point of beginning and the crowning culmination. You are the initiator. You are the one who opens the way. You may feel alone or separated from Source. If so, stand in the unity of your essence self, on the reality of the one heart. You are the one. And the solar frequency for today is Kimi. And the qualities that represent Kimi are surrender, release, death, transformation, forgiveness, humility, and revelation. Kimi is quintessence, the realm of surrender, the velvet soft enclave of release and forgiveness. In the teachings of this position, you allow everything to be all right as it is. This surrender is the opposite of giving up or giving your power to another. It is yielding to the aspects of the self that knows beyond the mind's limited ability to perceive, beyond how you think things should be. It is knowing that whatever you are experiencing, no matter how it may appear, is serving your spiritual evolution perfectly. Holding on to past patterns and grievances limits your possibilities. In surrender, you are freed into the moment, into the arms of death, release, and forgiveness. Surrender is freedom. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Let go. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of the death and transformation process. Forgiveness opens the door to unconditional love. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Perhaps old hidden patterns no longer work for you, yet the new does not feel completely comfortable. If so, this is actually a sign that transformation is in progress. Kimi can help you tear down the elaborate structure of the ego self, bringing new alignment both within and without. This process of death and transformation takes you to your depths. If you resist Kimi's teachings, you may find yourself seemingly forced to your knees in humility. Daily on your journey, we are all asked to surrender, to let go, to die to hidden patterns and outgrown parts of ourselves. The more consciously you can enact these small daily deaths, the faster your process of surrender will proceed. Surrender's hungry soil consumes all that does not serve you. Kimi teaches you to let go and be. It represents the death of the outgrown parts of the small self, which can be used as fodder or fuel for the generation into a more expanded self. The energy that is generated from the transformation of these parts creates a refinement of your spirit. Also, by burning off the dross of the small self, a vacuum is created, drawing new people, ideas, and directions into your life. In meditation with Kimi, contemplate these words. I am the fuel, mulch, and fodder for the destruction of all obstacles to reconstruction in my Creator. I am revealed in surrender. In the past, an old behavior or belief system may have created a way for you to temporarily feel better about yourself by supporting your ego structure. As that ego structure is burned off, you create a pathway for spirit to fully satisfy the same needs. Through your willingness to walk in the dark forest, the gifts of insight and revelation are provided. Cimi takes you to the hidden depths, to be born anew through the process of release and surrender. If you are experiencing Cimi in a separation, death, divorce, job loss, bankruptcy, or seeming betrayal, release your fears and surrender to the teachings of these experiences. Consciously make space for the emergence of the new gift. Accept the truth of your present situation. Through accepting what is, you are freed to go forward. Change and growth become easier and more natural. Each experience in this enlivened state of surrender allows for more joy. The number for Cimi is 6, the vibration of organic balance. In 6, the single point of unity is combined with the foundation in the individual self, which creates this balance. The color for Cimi is forest green. You, like the symbol of the evergreen tree, are alive and green amidst the processes of apparent death and transformation of winter. Green creates a feeling of balance and restful calm. It is restorative and healing, grounding and centering. If you wish to access the power of Cimi, visualize forest green. The shadow wisdom of Cimi. A shadow of Cimi can be seen in the desire to be in control. In this shadow, you may be afraid of life or change. Do you feel the need to be in charge or on top of the situation? Are your motivations guided by have-tos or shoulds? If so, you may actually be limiting your possibilities. Another manifestation of the need to be in control is the fear of death, not understanding the fact that you are in a mortal physical body. Are you willing to look at the consequences and possibilities that are presented by your death? The death of all things, even loved ones, is part of the cycle of transformation. Though it may not appear that you are afraid of death, many issues are closely associated with that fear. For example, an imbalance of mind, emotions, and body, an exaggerated focus on health, obsessive accumulation of possessions, avoidance of pain, and hedonistic, addictive, or self-centered pursuits. Cimi also assists you in seeing through the more difficult or unpleasant aspects of your life. One of its greatest teachings is that of simple surrender to events such as divorce, betrayal, accident, illness, or death. What might these potent teachers be revealing to you? Often symbolic death offers you an initiation into a new embodiment of your power. Remember, what you struggle against thrives on your resistance to it. Release the struggle caused by any pessimistic or fatalistic beliefs. The lesson of Kimi is held in the resistance itself. Surrender without judgment. Take action in the release and surrender process. Hold a clear intention and watch old patterns simply dissolve and die. It can be just that simple. The harmonic wisdom of Kimi. The harmonic wisdom that Kimi embodies is serenity, the state that gives rise to inspiration and revelation. Kimi also represents tranquility and peace, which opens the field for creativity and harmony. Serenity is the state in which the old, outgrown parts of self can be freely discarded to generate the new. A molting snake, in preparation for shedding its outgrown skin, retreats into the serenity of stillness. Molting is a time to be blind to the outside world, entering into the wisdom within. The musical descriptor of the feeling of Kimi is schmelzen, meaning lyrical melting. Dulce, meaning soft and sweet. And solo, indicating a passage for a single voice. There is one dance in life that you must do solo, and that is the dance of death. Kimi can assist you in preparing for that death through the many small deaths of the outgrown parts of yourself. In Kimi, death becomes an ally. The serenity of release into the immortality of your divine nature. Let us meditate